Welcome to the funeral service of Frederick Earl Anderson Rochester. Tonight, we shall witness the reading of the last will and testament. 4 of his closest family and friends are arriving now. Their fate is in your hands.
Of Frederick Earl Anderson Rochester. Joining us tonight will be 4 of his closest family members, brought together thinking they will hear their inheritance to see if they were awarded anything in the will. Now won't they be surprised? This evening to pay your final respects and to review the sole heir to the inheritance of Frederick Earl Anderson Rochester. My client anticipated an untimely demise, so we prepared a video recording to be played once the 4 of you were gathered. Let's listen to his last words.
Hello. If you're watching this, it means I am dead. My representation has gathered you all here tonight, and you're about to find out which one of you will receive my entire fortune.
Oh, no!
Oh, Lilith, please stop crying. Must you overact in life as well? As I was saying, before my immense power and wealth is awarded to you, there is one matter we must resolve. One of you four, sitting here tonight, murdered me. So, we're going to play a little game.
I like games.
Tonight, we will reveal my killer. Each of you will plead your case, and this assembled jury will help decide who killed me. Was it Lilith, Baby, Manson, or my brother Buzz? Who?
You are the assembled jury. You hold the fate of one of these people in your hands. Now, are you ready to play? Then let's begin. Now, as Kipling once said, the female of the species is far more deadly than the male. So let's start with you, Miss Rochester. You requested to have this funeral at night.
Well, I'm not a morning person.
And you were married to my client for
13 years.
Now, Frederick Earl Anderson Rochester, my client was not your only husband, was he?
No.
You've been married before.
Repeatedly.
How many husbands have you had?
Neither other women.
And your last husband, what happened to him?
Well, he disappeared.
Disappeared.
Well, that was his job. He was an illusionist.
But he never reappeared.
He wasn't very good at his job.
And the others, what happened to them?
All right. You see, men are all alike. Stupid. Do you want to know how to save a man from drowning? You take the boot off of the back of his neck. He had it coming. He had it coming. He had it coming all along. I didn't do it, but if I did it, how could you tell me that I was wrong? I loved Alvin Lipschitz more than I could possibly say. He was a real artistic guy, sensitive, a painter. But he was troubled. He was always trying to find himself, and every night he'd go out looking. And along the way, he found Jesse, Brianna, Kelly, and Connor. I guess you could say we split up due to artistic differences. You see, he saw himself as alive and well. I saw him as dead. He had it coming. He had it coming. He only had himself to blame. If you'd have been there, if you'd have seen it, I bet you would have done the same. I met my second husband Ezekiel in Salt Lake City. He told me he was single and rich, so we hit it off right away. So we got married, he'd go to work, he'd come home, I'd mix his drink with dinner. It was like heaven with an open charge account. And then I found out, single, he told me, single, ha! Not only was he married, but he had 6 wives! One of those Mormons. So that night when he came home from work, and I mixed him his drink as usual, and you know what? Some men just can't handle their arsenic. He had it coming. He had it coming. He took a flower in his prime, and then he used it, and he abused it. If it was murder, it's not a crime. He had it coming. He had it coming. He only had himself to blame. If you'd have been there, if you'd have seen it, I bet you would have done the same. I bet you would have done the same. guys are where the most vulnerable.
She did it! She killed Daddy!
Hey, not so fast. Yes, she has a strong motive, but so do the rest of you. Shall we continue? Now, on to the son. Manson, you were the only child of my client. You tried to start a band called Meat. Yeah, and when that went rotten, well, let's just say you developed an interesting relationship with your stepmother.
Oh, he loves me.
Oh, I love her.
Yeah, but how did your father feel about that?
I'll come back to you. When I was 3 years old, my father said to me,
Oh, I know.
"Get out." Before that, he said, "Manson, don't trust women. They'll only rip out your heart with a spoon and throw it to the floor, and then stomp it with one of their 100 pairs of uncomfortable shoes, and then throw it in a blender, and then suck it through a straw like one great big sick sexual smoothie."
Oh, stop your sniveling. Straighten up and sit down.
Stop telling me what to do.
Yes.
And not a books, and not a meter. Don't bother to resist or I'll beat ya. It's not your fault, that's always wrong. The weak ones are there to justify the strong. It's all relative, besides the state.
Sensitive performer trapped in an all too revolting affair with his stepmother. Did he kill his own father out of passion for this creature? Certainly suspect. But let's move on to our next suspect, the lovely Buffy.
Baby!
Yeah, whatever.
She did it.
I did not! I loved Daddy.
Now wait a minute, are you saying he was your father?
No, just my daddy.
Oh, that's just disgusting.
Well, that's the pot calling the kettle burnt.
There's a word for people like you.
Yeah, well, there's several for you.
Girls! You're both pretty.
Oh, thank you.
Kinda.
He was everything to me. He was backing my album in an upcoming tour. But then he changed, and I was still still locked into my contract. I was caught in a trap and I couldn't walk out. But I would never do anything to hurt him. And now that he's gone, who will I turn to?
Child of mine.
Thank you so much. Thank you for coming to my show. Thank you. I love my fans. Who wants an autograph?
Was our baby growing up and realizing her money train was moving out of the station? Or was she just an orphan looking for a new daddy? Could she be the murderer? Perhaps. But with 3 suspects down and only 1 to go, we turn our attention to Dear Uncle Buzz.
Emma!
My client's brother and ex-business partner.
Whoa, Mr. Hotel California. There was never any proof of that. Look, I left a good job in the city working for the man, Emperor, not empty. So, Mr. Fancy Pants, you should back off. Because if you start me up, if you start me up, I'll never stop. So go ahead and jump. Oh, I said jump.
Yeah, that's when my client decided to pull out and leave him without his financial backing. Like a calendar, he realized his days were numbered. Certainly a motive for murder.
You trying to make me look stupid in front of the others?
Oh, you do not need any help from me.
Oh, that's right. Look, I am not a killer. I'm just looking to have a little fun. Whatever happened to Saturday night? We just went shopping, it felt alright. See the same just cost me life. Came into my life. I thought I wasn't fine. I used to go for ride when she could go and listen to that music on the radio. A saxophone blowing on a rock and roll show. You climbed in the backseat. You really had a good time. I was doing that was slow. How really love that rock and roll? I was doing that was slow. How really love that rock and roll? I was doing that was slow. How really love that rock and roll?
Stop right there. I gotta know right now. Before we go any further, do you love me? Will you love me forever? Do you need me? Will you never leave me? Will you make me so happy for the rest of my life? Will you take me away? Will you make me your wife? Do you love me? Will you love me forever? Do you need me? Will you never leave me? Will you make me so happy for the rest of my life?
You got a roving eye for the ladies, especially baby. Is that what caused you to murder your own brother? For whom the bell tolls. And so, we come to the moment of accusation. Now, yes, all of these people are guilty of crimes, but only one of them is responsible for my client's demise. I now place his or her fate in the hands of the assembled jury. It is time now to decide who murdered Frederick Earl Anderson Rochester. You have heard their cases, and they have sung their motives. Let's review, shall we? Lilith, the not-so-loving wife of Frederick with a long line of failed marriages behind her. Could she be the murderess? Manson, the only child, sensitive and berated by his overpowering stepmother, who he may be in love with. We have seen his dark side. Baby, the opportunist with the heart of ice. Like the great Remora, all she needed was a bigger fish to suck upon. And Uncle Buzz, my client's brother and ex-business partner. He had everything to gain from his brother's demise. Oh, now this is where the game gets good. Now, with the sound of your applause, you, the assembled jury, will now decide who in fact murdered Frederick Earl Anderson Rochester. Was it Lilith? Was it Manson? Was it Uncle Buzz? Was it Baby? The assembled jury has now reached a verdict. Manson! Tell us why you did it.
You want to know why I did it? I did it for the love of one woman. My stepmother. Oh, but she is not just my stepmother. She's my lover. Oh, mama, I'm free for my life from the long arm of the law. Hangman is coming down from the gallows, and I don't have very long. Mama, just kill the man. Oh, mamma mia, mamma mia. As the devil put aside for me. Can stop me just with my eye. So you think you can love me and make me so die. Oh, baby, can't do this to me, baby. Just gotta get out, just gotta get right out of here.
Well, our dear Manson, it is time for you to receive your inheritance.
So what now? Am I sentenced to death?
Oh, there are far worse things than death.
Oh, oh, Daddy. Daddy, no. Oh, what's going on? What are you doing to me? Oh, no. You finally came back, but what at what cost? Oh!
Come on and even save me from the lot of fun. You guys have been real swell. And there's not a one who can say this ended